Actually, OBS, oh, that's my problem. That was my problem. That was my problem. All right. Check, check. Hello, members. Come in and tell me that I'll fix this. Is there any members out there? There's plenty of members in the stream before. Let's see, it might take a minute or two for them to get their notifications. Hey, Elder. I'm hoping, I think I figured it out. I'm hoping that I figured it out, but I'm going to need you as this is a members only stream, so hopefully you can see everything looking good. So I'm looking for your eagle eyes as to whether when I run around, whether I move, is everything looking pretty smooth from a YouTube point of view? It's looking okay so far from what I've seen. Apart from the fact the game's lagging. So far it looks good. There's a bit of a game lag in there. Sneeze faces stop moving. That's game lag, I think, not me lagging. Definitely game lag. Oh yes, because my ping's huge. That'll calm down in just a second. But it turns out when I'd reset the encoder for this, the stream was using was the CPU encoder, which I think was the problem. I think the lag's the lag's PC lag. Sorry, internet lag. Looks great now. Thanks, Jimmy. It was the I had the wrong encoder. I was using a CPU encoder, not the GPU as the encoder. So it had defaulted to the wrong one. And that explained when I popped up my task manager and OBS was running at like 80% of CPU. That was kind of what triggered it. So let's try this. Now that we've got a few members in here and you guys have all given me the A-OK, let's try and change this once more to public and see what everyone else has to say. Done. Save that. Open the doors, let them all in. Now you finished off. Hyper. Finish it off. It's always something. It is always something simple. It is. We'll wait for everyone to. We'll wait for a top up of people to come in, and I can explain the situation. Ah, goodness gracious me! Goodness, I had something stiff to drink tonight. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm when I actually figure out what the deal is. All good, Jimmy. All good, mate. Shout sneeze face, you blocking the traffic. Alright, so let's have a look here. Cold loaded ones are complete, so I can collect those. We'll take on the weeding on 86 and we can use the weeder that's on 78 as well. Did someone sort out a baler? Right, hopefully we'll start to see some more people jumping in here soon. I'll actually change it to public. Yeah, it is public. It is public. There we go, look at that tractor drive past. Looks like butter, so smooth. Yeah. So smooth. It does look much better now, Mrs. Prof. I had a CPU encoder doing the encoding, which is explaining why it was getting an encoder overload and struggling to keep up, rather than a GPU encoder. You promised not to suggest anything, R2. I think I figured it out. And it was error on my end as well. Need a bigger windrower. I don't think we do. It must have come up on a special. It's the only reason I could justify it. Oh, look at that. Look at the. Yeah, I suppose they fit. Not quite how they meant to be in there. It was on sale for 50% off. There we go. Makes sense then. It was huge. It's making. I knew you were making a joke. I knew what you meant. Well, how frustrating that is. His face, why are you leaving that for me? Is this the one that takes the front loader? What a front loader? Which one? Which tractor is the front loader gone? Oh. Let's go and have a look. It's gone the case, I'm guessing. Right, well, not much we can do there, is there? I'm still putting my bearings around what we've got on this farm. So, yeah, have I got a in out of those? Let's go for a drive on the dirt bike. Now Sunday best. We need some different contracts to do, don't we? Cheers, Ollie, mate. We'll see about a Sunday stream at this stage. Going out for a barbecue on Saturday night, so will depend what time we get home from that. Ooh, look at that rail slide. I think I managed to fix it, Bo. It would appear that having it set to encode on the CPU rather than the GPU is not a good idea. Who would have thunk? Gosh, this thing's twitchy. Must be somewhere I can go and do a jump, right? No, we won't do that. Right, there we go. I'm gonna bail it down in the field. I wonder if we can swap tractors. I just want to go and see. Right, let's see. Put front loader on case. Then we can start loading bales out and putting them somewhere to ferment before we sell them, stack them on the edge of the field or something. Not sure what we'll do with them. We'll go and park up. Right, there we go. Used to have a moped. That's why they have handlebars. Oh, here we go. Here's the class. Hopefully this will pull it. That's the only question. Apparently the new patch will release next Tuesday. That's what I've heard from numerous sources, that Dutch, but has it been officially confirmed by Giants? Someone was saying Partners was saying it, but as far as I know, there's no Partners know that. Or at least it hasn't been shared in the partner Discord. Great if it does. Thank you, Shio. It's good to be back. Used to have a moped. Used to have a dirt bike on the farm. Farm bike, which is a bit of fun. This tractor looks horribly officially confirmed by rumours. Doesn't take long for the old rumour mill to spin, does it? Right, let's turn this on. Lower it down. It's already lowered down. Right, let's have a go. Try and do this. Can we change bale sizes? Or is this limited? Turn off baler, reset bale count. Let's just turn it off quickly. Looks like it's limited to one size. And the Giants German speaking forum. Oh, from Steedy. Look. I did see him posting somewhere. I don't see anything in the German part that translates to anything. Anyhow. It'll pop up. It'll pop up anyhow. I'm sure we'll get it confirmed. Right. Gonna try and do some baling. Turn it back on. It's not going to do anything. Right, there we go. Right, finally, it's only taken a better part of an hour. We're finally at the stage where we can do some work. Automatic drop, let's turn that on. Let's see if I can actually drive straight up and down a windrow too. It's the only downside to having a big windrow like we did, is your balers fill up really quick. After you stroke, you weren't allowed to drive. And that's no fun, is it? No fun at all. Well, I must admit, I'm pleased I managed to resolve what my problem was. Frustrating as it was, at least it was a user error. You're back, I'm back. Yes, I can safely suggest not running a CPU encoder is not very good for streaming. Cool. It's not my brightest idea. I'll drop that in an annoying spot. Wait for that. Here we go. Yeah, it was running the it was running a CPU encoder, which explained why I went at one stage when I picked up when I opened up Task Manager, why my CPU was running so flat out, sort of 80% load. I don't know what else there is to do, Ryan. Do we have any other tasks? The contract for the weeding, we can have a look and see if there's any other contracts to do. Otherwise you can do the baling and I'll do the loading. I don't mind moving bales. It's always something simple, right? One more. There we go. Yeah, enjoying the new contracts share. It's a bit different, isn't it? I don't know. Because I don't think we've been on a map that's sort of made contracts valuable enough yet. That's the thing. Don't know. I'll have to figure that out. How you doing, Yoran? Good to see you. Found one where the lease cost was more than the payment. There's one on this map. I'll show you where. I know it comes up. I've seen it multiple times. This field 34, you get a bale wrapping contract on it. And it costs $400 to lease the equipment, you get a $360 reward. Not really worth it. Good to see you, Yoran. I hope you're doing well. You missed all the excitement of me breaking my OBS at the start of the stream. I went through the rigmarole of resetting everything up, hence this whole brand new camera. Look at Argsy scene we've got going on here. I'm not just a head anymore, I've got a torso. I've evolved. Alright, well I can't see anyone floating around who wants to come and take over doing this, so we'll just carry on baling and we can sort out the stacking afterwards. Bale loading afterwards. Look at these bits of grass I missed. Hey Philippa, how you doing? Clocked over 24 hours on your game today, nice bud. Already a case 715 for a setting contract was not really complete. Oh, is it one of the ones where the tracks are missing or something like that? I've heard of those. The F34 cultivating contract at the moment isn't worth it. Look at which one that is. Yeah, 490. Oh, field 34. Yeah, there you go. Twice as much to lease the equipment as it is the reward you get back. Probably the same on this one, is it? $6.92 for 640 plus you've got to buy the fertilizer. Even these, $1,500, $9.59, $9.59, $1,100. Yeah. The wood transport ones seem to be almost the most lucrative in some aspects, some regards. 173 hours into your game, Amy. Holy moly. That's committed. You're going to get your own stone picker share. Good choice. Good choice. Well, great to have you all back. Thank you so much for tuning in again and sticking with me earlier. Managed 192 last fortnight in real life. Harvest time, eh, Ryan? You love the wood transport ones. I've been enjoying them too, actually. I reckon the wood handling's been quite good. Physics, been quite impressed with those. Hey, Incendiary, how you done? Front tracks are missing. Oh no. You've twice sold a tractor when you were just trying to repair it. See, I haven't had that issue yet. Oh, it's going to drop right in the middle of the swath, is it? Did I manage to keep it out of the way? Nope, right in the middle. Okay, that up. Pick that up. Let's see if we can get back around. I do hope that they fix this this dredge in the rock pile. You need to be able to pick that rock up, I think. Much the same as the ore on Silver and Forest. Oh, let Hyper get that one out of our way. That'll do. Thank you, Hyper. Yeah, that contract one. I'd have to have a look into that. I don't know how I feel about it. Ordinarily, 22 I would have said, no, I don't want to do that. It feels a bit cheaty, but like I said, so far I feel like 25 contracts could be a little bit more generous. But lots of balers running around our part of the world at the moment. Lots of grass being mowed again. Some people must be getting their second cut off, I think. Definitely is. I know some that's getting second cut taken off. We're not even into December yet. Glad to see Stock Check made it through. Yeah. So in case anyone hadn't seen, I submitted Anywhere Object Storage for testing last night. Only the two shed ones. I've left the bale store and the field storage ones off at the moment. Just because, originally because I didn't have access to Editor to add in decorations into the outdoor bale storage one, but I just figured I'd get those two done, the shed ones. I mean, they all work the same. Don't necessarily have to have one that's just bales. That one's going to be annoying. Come back and tidy that up later. But yeah, Stock Check through, that's good. Be interesting to see how long it takes to get object storage through testing. So wait and see. Few issues with the contract so far, especially with borrowed equipment. But the wrong round cotton bale, squid bale transport. Whoops. Don't pay enough yet at the same time they want more realism, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think contracts previously were possibly a little bit easy to get into. Particularly when you take into account the the crop overrun, and you can you still do earn money from extra crops, so you haven't lost that. But I mean, who in their right mind would pay someone to bale their field and then go, oh, I only wanted 20, you can have those extra 2? It's not actually that realistic. Neither's the crop one, to be honest. Who knows, maybe we'll see some changes on that front. Big square baler has a trailer option to hold 3 bales and unload them all at once, making pickup easier. I heard that. So I was reading about that today, actually. Balers, square balers. It's a big big chrome one, isn't it? Bale collect. There you go. That's almost like what the straw harvest pack had, didn't it? It had the bale accumulator on the back, but it's actually different to what I thought it would be. I thought it might have been one of the ArcuSand stackers. You have those in here? That one there. Oh no, that's the little mini bale stacker. That's actually a good point. Do we actually have? Oh, we do have the little messy baler. Get the AF11 going. You reckon? I haven't actually done much harvesting or anything at all. Looking forward to actually getting so excited to see the frontier and having a play on that. I think I'm going to, along with every man and his dog, I'm going to take a chance and run a series on that. I'd like to, my plan is, what I really would love to do is have one that actually lasts right through to FS28 or whenever the next game is released. Spend the whole 3 years on a map and see how far we can get. It might not be one I do a video on every week or anything like that, but it'd be kind of interesting. Could be fun. Definitely keen to have a play on it, regardless. See, DR Modding's working on some maps. Monteith, Iowa, which is one that he released. The FS22 coming to FS25, would be exciting. Yeah, the Fent. Is it a Fent and Massey? I definitely know one was the Fent. I'm just assuming it's Massey because it's the Echo brand. I had seen those. They're pretty cool. It was good to get some more mods from Giants last night. We should see that coming. It wouldn't surprise me if we get some more mods included in the patch when it comes out. Went a bit early. I'm looking forward to the new maps, the ones we haven't seen before. I'm intrigued to see if DJ modding will come back and do anything. I'd love to see Elk Mountain, the 2x for Elk Mountain be finished too. Also curious if we'll see Terrafarm back, how Terrafarm would work with the ground information. I don't know. Let's wait and see. Sounds interesting. It would be a challenge for sure. It would be a challenge. It'd be fun though, I think. Yeah, maybe try and weave some sort of story into it. I don't know. Don't drop that there. Gotta get off the swath. No. Hyper. Need help. And then a hero comes along. His name is Hyper and he's strong. He picks up the bell and it goes out of the way. Just watched DJ's mod video with the new map, but not in the mod hub. Yeah, so it should be back in mod hub soon. There was two issues. One was it wouldn't drop the swathed crops, and the second was that there was a rogue vehicle trigger. So one of the discords I'm in with Ola, he's been talking about it in there, and I think they've finally managed to figure out what the issue was, and I think he said it had been sent back to Giants. So hopefully, if it was just a quick fix, they might even might be one that they sneak through. We don't have to wait for a long time for it, at least. It's a topical song to share because Mariah Carey's just been defrosted and let out for Christmas. $22 if you start a new game with just a tractor, first experience of it, but only do contracts, you'll be a millionaire with a fully kitted farm within a year. That's very, very true. The one thing about doing a start from scratch type series on the frontier is the distinct lack of cheap equipment, which I think will make it more of a challenge. You have to be much smarter about what you purchase and when you purchase it. Lots of forestry. Ugh. Still getting the hang of this wheel. Only when I'm on a tight turn like that. Not gonna lie, I still have the controller there. And I do use that quite recently. Philippa Thompson, thank you very much for becoming a member of the team. Appreciate you joining. It's very kind of you. First time I've seen the alert since I've resized them too. That was pretty big, wasn't it? Big shout out. Okay. Is there a 10 or AF9 mod for 25? No idea, Eric. Surprise me if we do see some more case combines coming out. Case have been a big part of the game so far. But what shape that might be, I am none the wiser at this stage. Alright, there we go. Done. Let's see if we can find a little bit more. Hey Alex, how you doing, mate? Good morning all the way from Utah. Hey, glad to have you here. Thanks for tuning in. I understand that fully, Karen. What time is it for you? Probably, what, 3 in the morning or something silly? Thanks for hanging out there, mate. Appreciate you being here. Alrighty, how you doing? We're back. Yeah, I figured out my problem. I was none too smart and I had my OBS encoding through my CPU rather than my GPU, which is why it was bottlenecking big time. What I do need to do now though is I need to try 1:30 AM. Right. I do need to try and go back to having. I'm just trying to see if there's any more grass anywhere. See any? Go back to resampling, resizing so that I can keep my 2560 outputs for recording and just downsize the stream. See if that'll work or not. That's for another stream, not today. And one I might test privately before going live, or even with members like I did beforehand. With this, I actually set this to private and thought, yeah, that looks alright, I'll be happy with that. And then I jumped into a members only stream. The members have a look and they were like, yep, that looks fine. And we open the doors, let everyone in. Oops. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? No extra bales. We'll get rid of that last little bit of grass. Come on. There we go. We're into the house now, there's a bale in the front door. Whoops. You do me a medal of the picture, a picture of the medal you got doing the work. Nice, love to see it. Hey Eric, how you doing? Good to see you. Oops, I see it right there. A little unfortunate. Right, drop that there. Let's connect that there. All right, done. How did you fix it? Bowling underarm, it made the ones. No, I changed my encoder settings, so I wasn't trying to stream it, encode it with the computer instead of the graphics card. I'm watching Driver 53's live, and he mentioned that you get extra money for any fertilizer contracts. He then tested that on PC with the herbicide contract works on any platform. How does that work? Extra money for any fertilizer contracts. Interesting. You're sad all your mates that play multiplayer with hate 25, so nobody plays it. That's a shame, Eric. Well, there's plenty of people on our servers, so you're more than welcome at any time to jump in here and join in. Absolutely. All right. What have we got? A couple of hoeing contracts that we're doing. Or fertilizing ones. That's what I was going to do. I was going to go actually fertilize our grass field. That should now. Yeah, put a layer of fertilizer on that. Actually missed the chance to put some fertilizer on both those crops. Not watered, needs rolling. It's field 5. And find our fertilizer spreader. It's over in one of the sheds. You can keep bales from wrapping contracts. Can you really? What do you just pick them up and run away with them? Once they're off the field, they don't get taken away. Store them and they don't get deleted. Huh. That's a bit dodgy. I knew you could do the stones. I was well aware of that, but not about the other ones. Have we got any fertilizer sitting there? It's lime. Look like it. Whoops, crop destruction. My bad. More food at the shop. Okay, well, see how we go. See how far we get through this field with what we've got. Alright, some steering assist. That all looks pretty happy to me. Okay, happy days. Now I should set my cruise control up on that button. Good, wouldn't it? Let's do that. So activate cruise control. Vehicles. Vehicle. Yeah. Work. Oh, where was it? I found it once before. Toggle cruise control or something, isn't it? Let's try to find it. Up here. Oh, toggle cruise control. Here it is. So toggle cruise control on here is 25. Make it, yeah. Save those. So there is, let's just see if I can do this. Mod system. No in-game sound. I think it's because I was tabbed out, maybe. Love to join response, but the hamster that runs in the wheel to run your Australian internet has passed away. You sound like Scott. Exactly the same issues. Right, so if we get a monitor up in here, I haven't changed the settings on there to keep my face. Not that you'll. Oh yes, I have. I just have to resize it. Anyhow, if you come in here, which one is it? That one there. And you can view. You can come in and view your keybinds, and it's easy to read and see what everything is on one screen. There's not a search option, I don't think. But it's quite a good way to do it. So you could have that up on a second screen and be going through and doing it. Which is kind of nice. Right. Let's see if that's worked. Right, game. You should have game audio now. Please tell me if you don't. Right, there we go. Oh, it is on the roller button. Duh. Now it won't be on the roller button, will it? I do still have it on the roller button. Okay. Oh, I've got it twice then. Thank you, Amy. I knew that too. There we go. You don't like how after 90% of the field the contract's done and you can't finish it? Yeah. Always leaves a strip. I know once you complete the contract and accept it, collect it, it does reset that, but I find that frustrating too. That was one of the first things I noticed doing contracts. So you have to store them before collecting payment. Oops, got it. Oh well, good reason to have anywhere object storage on your farm then. You ask me. No, I haven't tried it yet, Bosun. It is on the list at some stage. No game sound. Why have you lost game sound? That seems so strange. I can see the game audio's moving for me. Now there's no game sound, and there should be. Cheers, Eric. You too, mate. Hope to see you on the server sometime. No game sound for you, Dutch, and none for you, Yummy Noodle. Oh, that would have been because I was on. Yeah, there'd be no game sound on that screen because it's the monitor. But once I'm back on the main, are you caught up? That's why. Well, I would have thought that's why. I can see the audio bouncing around all over the place. Still no sound, my goodness. Can you hear the music? Let's try that now. No sound, very faint music, no music. Is the game sound back? No sound, only me. Has that been like it the whole? You know what? I know what this is now. Bet you output. Oh, I can't turn that on and off. Hang on. I know why this is. Are you telling me there's been no game sound all stream? How about now? Do we have game sound now? Yep. Oh, thank you for pointing that out. I had no idea. At least I knew what that one was about. You're all too kind if you would look. Args has had enough stress with OBS tonight. We don't want to go in. It'll break him if we tell him the sound's not working. It's because when I'm recording, I have game and microphone on 2 different channels, and I hadn't told the stream to use it to take the sound from those 2 different channels. Oh goodness. What GPU am I running, Yemi? I have an RTX 3070. I'm getting a little bit old. I was considering upgrading, but I'm gonna wait and see what happens with the 50 series cards. Everyone knows this sound so much, I just imagined it, yeah. They were making tracking noises. At least you missed all the incessant beeping, sorry, that the baler was making at the end. Anyhow, has Anywhere Storage been released yet, Dutch? No, it hasn't yet. It is in it's in the mod hub for testing. So hopefully it's not going to be too far away. Cheers, Amy. Thanks for hanging out. Pleasure having you here. Take care and catch you again next time. Alright, that's good enough for me. Good enough for me. Any good fertilizing contracts close by? 60 is a long way away. 57, 56, not worth it. Not worth it. Yeah, I'm running some pretty high quality settings. It's close to ultra. I haven't had too many issues so far. We're not 60 frames per second, but that's also because I'm streaming off that same graphics card at the moment too. Which can cause a little bit of a logjam. just like a ball one. Pro level backing. You'll test it for me. Will you? Some great screenshots of it right in this shed here. Here we go, let's do this. I'll show you. Not to there yet. Now I'm just going to have to resize this monitor while we're at it. So this one sheet. Oops. There we go. There it is sitting in that shed. Oops, I tapped out of that. So I meant to do that. It fits really nicely in that little shed out the front, actually. Where the trailer is. And you can still park your equipment in it, which is beautiful. Takes everything. Your bales in and out. And everything that comes out. So that bale wrap and twine had been in there, and I managed to spawn that out. So no issues with spawning or anything, which is fantastic. So all works perfectly. Perfectly. You've alt tabbed out, can't get back into the game screen now. I think you left the server, Ryan. Is the game actually open? Right. Turn that off. Sneezeface doing a great job getting those all picked up. I hope it gets through testing pretty quickly too, Mrs. Prof. Is notice your game sound drop disappears when near that shed. Which shed's that, Hyper? This one here. I had that issue on Palagni with the object storage. I think it's something to do with one of the collision boxes or something. Not sure exactly. Feels like it's something like that. Right, we don't have anything fresh from a contract point of view to do, really. Oh, stone picking one. So it's new. We had taken on, did we? I thought we'd taken on a wood transport one. What do you reckon? How many trees? 11 trees. I can do that in a heartbeat. Let's borrow the items flat. Let's go do that one. Skip a day. I don't think skipping a day is going to help. Actually, I haven't used this truck. Where am I going? Going for this one. Right up the top, so over the bridge and to the right. Okay. Slowly managing to find my way around. That's you for the night. Great stream as usual. Thanks, R2. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Appreciate you being here. Appreciate you sticking with me through all of the trials and tribulations earlier on. Is this road? Is it a road? Still learning my way around this map. Oh no, I can take this one right up. This one's okay. Do I have the bale and pallet storage pack downloaded? I think it was converted from 22. I don't know. That's the, was it iCore? I know which one you're talking about. That was the long shed, wasn't it? I know exactly which one you're talking about. No, I don't have it downloaded. Let's go to driver. Whoa! Sort of a unexpected stop. Do a lot. There's none to do, Eric. Can only do the contracts that are here. So we're going to go load some logs. It's just up to our right. I can see it appearing on the map now. The thing about actually having an indicator stalk on this truck, I can actually use it. Anyone know what is the deal with this secure facility on the island west of Field 61? Right in there. If you have a look in Giant's editor at the map, it's called something like Fish Hatchery or something like that. I think it's going to be. I think we're going to have some fish farming at some stage. Philip. So Giant's editor, if you go in there, you can see what the name of the elements are. And yeah, it's something to do with fish. Remind me which side of this truck swings the furthest. Maybe we'll just keep behind. Something means to start unfolding it. I can hear next to it. Alright, so this unfolded and do some lifting. Would have had a new red bonnet patch for the truck. Here, see if it gets picked up. Oof. Heavy. Boom. Love it. I could do this for hours. This is such a relaxing. I know people probably think I'm crazy. Oh, don't do that. I wanted to try and get. Okay, we'll take all three of them then. Complain. One thing I think would be nice if this truck was just a little more stable. That it's not meant to pick up 3 logs at once. Not sure which way, which is which. G'day Stevie, how you doing? Good morning to you. Thought it was related to fish. Yeah, I had to have a look when I downloaded Giant's Editor. I was like, oh, I've got to go and look at what that is. A few people have speculated the same too, already. If you have a look at the canning factory on Hutan Pantai, it's actually got a fish on the logo as well. This is going to be the easiest 6 grand load ever. A little bit further. Get him. Okay. As easy as that. Let's strap those up. Hold this up. And we'll jump into the truck and go get them sold. Just go one log at a time. 3 at a time, really. 3 at a time. How about the idea that the map will get made bigger? I've wondered that, but there's a lot of space around, isn't it? Like if you zoom right down on the bottom, it's almost enough to make it a 4x. I don't think it's quite there, but yeah, who knows? Because you look at the detail that's gone into some of these roads, right? You could quite conceivably see this being expanded in the future. Be cool if it did. Very cool if it did. Right, where are we delivering this to? This one is going to... Wood transport is going up to the sawmill up that way. Paper factory. Straight me down over the river, turn right at... left at field 65. Okay. You used it to stop smoking cigarettes. Nice response. Here we go. Makes you healthier as well. Gulf Coast the crane truck is fantastic. I've actually really enjoyed it. Wherever you want to put them, sneeze face. Don't think it matters too much. Second thought for that location was a water treatment plant. That's what it looks like as well. I can see how you get to that. So, like, let's just have a look at the edge of the map. Because you can half by... I don't know, you can walk in here. No, not very far. You can half by expect that being a tunnel, right? Oops, sorry. Ooh. Like coming back in here that time. What is tonight's whiskey hyper? This is a Chivas Regal blended whiskey with a tequila. It's finished in tequila casks. Actually quite good. I like it. It's a good thing it's Christmas coming up soon, because I think I'm managed to get to the bottom of the number of bottles in the last month. They were only a little bit left in them, I promise. Wood contracts are a little boring, only from field 33 in the place you picked up now. Are they? Offhand, where's field 33? I had one. The first one I ever did was down in this area somewhere, I think. From memory. Maybe in here. There, I think, field 85, maybe? I don't think 33. 33 doesn't ring a bell. I might be wrong. Nice with bigger maps to use bigger machinery. It's not really anything I need to justify there. Nah, that's right. Even merging some of the fields together doesn't justify it. Look at it. Yeah, right. We're turning left up here. Aku Hata Moro, how you doing? Game looks fun as. It is fun as. It's very relaxing. Very chill. Doesn't take very hard to get wound up about it. It's cool. Only thing that'll really frustrate you is when you're trying to stream and you have your encoder set to the wrong settings and you're lagging along at 1 frame per second and you can't figure out why it is. But we've got through that. There. It's a wood cell thing. No wood. Wood transported, $14 made. Job finished. So we'll complete that, collect the $6 grand. And the truck will disappear. Anything else interesting popped up? Nothing really. Alright, happy days. I'm sitting around 60. I've kept my game locked at 60. I haven't seen any point in the much point in doing anything higher than that. Sorry, I was just trying to read what I had to say. Very small stutter while in cab. Notice the max mirrors and graphics settings makes a huge difference in GPU. Ah, okay. Interesting. Right. Oh, I didn't realise we had a bale storage. If I knew we had that, then definitely would have been the right place to have put them down here. Oh, move them at some stage. Crops are growing. We've only got we do have 100%, pretty much full yield bonus on that one. Some barley. We've got some wheat and we've got some canola. Not quite sure where we've got such a variety of crops, but here you go. But yeah, I mean, there's really not much else to do now, is there? Worth having a race with just the 3 of us. Sosnovka would be nice in 25. I heard some of the popular maps won't be converted. Yeah, it'll all come down to what the map creators want to convert across Panther. Lots of rumours, just have to wait and see. Exactly. Till a modders or map's been announced, there's no confirmation, yes, no, or otherwise, of whether it's going to be released for FPS 25. So just have to wait and see. Right, Edward. You have a chainsaw? Doesn't look like it. Bother doing that then. Well, we can, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's jump over here. How much more of the contract does? They have a time on it? Is there no time on contracts on multiplayer? It's not. Does that mean I could sleep on this contract and we would still be able to do it tomorrow? That's funny actually, this was a field we cultivated. This is a cultivator contract on this one earlier. We got stone picking one off it. Does that tractor have a buddy seat hyper? It does. The option. Are we going to do any roleplay game with FSG on FS25? Yeah, we'll have to wait and see what ends up happening with the Farm Sim guy. We are just waiting to, I guess, figure out what's going to happen with maps and wait for one that comes along. I mean, when 22 released, we spent a bit of time just jumping around between maps doing things, but never actually did anything properly. You can leave that for me to do, Hyper. Okay. I don't know how much you've done. Got this set up. Oh, beer break. Okay. It's lowered. Why did that not? I'll not actually activate. Love the different noises they all have. FSG started a series on Frontier. Yes, he has. Yes, indeed. Small productions are useless. The Sawmill's been running for 2 months and still not produced anything. Yeah. So they run at 10%. Yeah, they're 10% the cost, and they basically run at 10% of everything. So, bear that in mind. Maybe I join in there. Look, that thought had crossed my mind. He's already ticked that one off. I thought we could have done that again like we did with No Man's Land, but we'll see. I'm sure something will come along. We can sink our teeth into. Saying earlier, Bosun, I'm thinking of jumping in and doing something on that map as a potentially a 3-year-long series. Just do it until 2028, till the next game comes out. Just have to wait and see. You got it before it was withdrawn from the mod hub. I see my Ola's resubmitted. I wanted to ask him for a copy, but we'll just wait until it's on mod hub. I'm not going to have any time to start something until next week, probably now anyhow. So. Oh, I don't know, we could have done too late now. Do you know I'm only just noticing for the first time that it greys out the lines have already been down? I had not noticed that. It's pretty smart. I hadn't picked that up. There was definitely two issues with it, Rowdy. One was it wouldn't drop the swaths for the swath drops, and it wouldn't. And then there was an issue with the vehicle shop trigger that Ola wanted to fix. So nothing serious, but he just didn't want to map out the oop. It wasn't working the way it was meant to. It's already been resubmitted. Hopefully we'll see it fly through testing. It surprised me if you see it back on the mod hub tomorrow. Funny little things you just don't notice and you pick up on, like the line thing. Bizarre. Thinking of placing an animal enclosure where you have the bale storage. Just don't know what platform yet as you're done trying to get your PS5 connected. Be a good spot for an animal enclosure actually. I was playing this on my own, I'd merge that whole field, merge all 3 of those fields into one. You can expand them around the edges. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, six, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so we'll see about a stream on the weekend. I'm not sure what's going to happen just yet. We've, like I said earlier, we're going to barbecue at a friend's place on Saturday night, so it could be a late night. Which will mean Argsy won't want to be having an early morning on Sunday morning. And then the following Sunday, following weekend, on the way on futsal competition. And then it's going to be Christmas before you know it. Summer officially starts in New Zealand this weekend. And I think we're meant to have some temperatures to match it, which would be nice. We've got another wood transport contract. One must have popped up while we were... Oh, look at that one. Oh, where's that? Yeah, so there you go. Both, and that one's on 86. I'm taking up to there, so that's definitely in a different location. Streaming while having a hangover, that'll be fun. Maybe I'll just stay up all night and stream when I get back. It might be something I do over Christmas too. We're going to be hanging around home a little bit, so maybe that'll be the time I do the long stream or something. Haven't even had time to put together a Christmas song for this Christmas, I'm sorry, so I hope no one's hanging out to hear some crazy creation. Must be going down a road that had already been done. Oh well. Do the same, but have the animal enclosure fence go around the combined field, so it's a pretty big pasture. Hey Mark, how you doing? Yep, finally figured out what I had done wrong. Thankfully. And got back going. How you been anyhow? You good? What do you guys think about the new camera and stream overlay? Will that change at least? Prefer having this compared to the previous one? Makes a nice change. It's much nicer to having that kind of branded overlay. I kind of like this one now. Looking at it. As I said earlier, I kept on feeling I'd watch things back and I'd be good. Like my head's halfway out the stream for half of it. Whereas this way, I think I've been feel like I'm much more present as a person. 81% done. Well, thank you so much for everyone for tuning in, especially, as I said, after all those dramas. If you haven't already hit the thumbs up button, much appreciated if you take just 1 second and leave a like. It'd be awesome. I'm going to plan. I'll test out my vertical streams again and be getting back to doing some of those as well. Nice. Bit of the current camera setup, more of the gameplay can be seen, you reckon? Might fine tune it and try and fit it in with the style of farm sim graphics. Let's see, I might put a little border on it or something. Need to do something anyhow. I haven't commented on it yet, Mark, but I had to have a chuckle at that. I'm surprised he didn't facetiously leave you off it just as a bit of a joke. I could imagine that he's got the sort of sense of humour where he'd just go, stuff it, I'm going to leave it off, and then just bring it as an honourable mention at the end. Well, there's quite a good sort of window there, particularly as the contracts thing starts popping down, and you know, if auto drive or something like that comes back, I can have that on the right hand side as well. 94,000 downloads since launch, which you gobsmacked at. People are hungry, that's why I want to get object storage in there. I think you'll find everyone's downloading it. It's pretty cool. How many did you end up with? What were you, a couple of 100,000 in 22, weren't you? Train. I don't know if you can do that high. We're testing out. $282K. So you're what? A third of the way to the downloads you had in 22 already. That's cool. Awesome. And in a second we're going to get this is reserved for contract work and you can't do any more. Yeah. Why it just did that, or is it because it's full? We're 100% full. Typical. Typical. Just finished off the converted dessert factory in the major service. Nice. Yeah, particularly now the way they've changed the menu as well for 25. Time-saving stock check's going to be an even bigger time saver. Because I really don't like the fact to find what crop you've got. If you want wheat, you've got to go all the way. So we've got some diesel. What else have we got? You've got to scroll down and actually see. They could fix it by having it sort by storage instead of sorted alphabetically. So fingers crossed they can add in something like that. But it doesn't matter when you've got time-saving stock check, to be fair. I don't know if I've got a dump button on this. Yeah, I'm gonna dump. That all went into the truck. Looks like it. And how many litres are we going to pick up? 10 litres to finish the contract? 4 litres. 4 litres. I knew it wouldn't be much. Where is it? Where's what? Mark? Sorry. I'm not paying attention. Oh, stop shooting not installed. Crossplay server. Crossplay multiplayer server. It's already on my list of must-have mods. Thank you. Right, we're going to dump this back at the yard and then we can finish this contract, and then I think it'll be time to say goodbye. Crossplay. How are you, Crofter? The equipment's leased, yeah, I just want to keep the stones. Hyper. Go dump the stones back at the yard. Need to start the logistics mod. I need to help you out with that, don't I? Make a model. What I really want is someone who can texture and things for me so I can just do modelling. No one's a pro level texturer. We got a subsidy sign on this map. No. Oops. I was going to dump it in the middle, but it might actually be in the way. I might dump it over the edge here. Oh, there's a stack of stones there. Dump it next to that. Looking forward to the CZ pack. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. That took quite a while last time. There's so many pieces of equipment in it. There, add to the stack. Alright, go and collect that contract. Just make sure there's not another stone picking one. Stone picking complete. That one. Okay. Alright, happy days. And go and have a look at what these guys are doing, eh? This video series of building a house in Blender has been very informative. I should watch that. I find I struggle to sit down and watch 30 minutes each time. I don't know. I want the information faster than that. Which is not a very good position to be in, but deadwood tree. Did we borrow any of the equipment for the deadwood or not? I just need a chainsaw. I can see the deadwood, 1, 2, 3. Ah, there we go. They do have the forwarder, or the bladed thing. Where are these trees that we meant to pick up for the contract? They're already loaded up. Guessing they're already loaded up. Oh, Sneeze Face has picked them up already. There we go. Very efficient. That's a good looking load of logs actually, Sneeze Face. Well done. Right, well, I think on that note, we are going to wrap things up for today. So thank you all very much. It was good fun. The last couple of it had a texture with Substance Painter are good sometimes. Sometimes you need to swap it. Yeah. Have you got Substance Painter? I've been meaning actually to get a subscription of Adobe just so I can get that in Acrobat and Photoshop properly and some other things. Anyhow, let's have a chat and actually do something about it this time. You're watching a YouTube video that I mentioned in the video that No Man's Land won't be converted to 25 in some of the other popular maps as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Alien Jim's already said he won't do Lono. Lono, definitely won't do that. Won't be doing it No Man's Land, but Western Wilds, which was his other map, will be. So yeah, not to say someone else won't do it. I don't think anyone else will convert No Man's Land. That'd be a fallacy and a sin of unimaginable levels. You watch some streamers at 1.5 speed, they speak too slowly. I've heard people who do that just so they can get through content quicker. Cheers, Rowdy. Much appreciated. Thanks, Eric. Philly, thank you. Take care, both. So nice to see you. Philip, thanks, my friend. After UV unwrapping sucks. I agree with that one. Anyhow, there we go. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the patience shown in jumping back in the stream after all the hassles we had right at the start. It's been great to have you all here tonight. Yeah, we'll see about the weekend. I do want to try and get a stream in just because I know I'm away next weekend. So keep an eye out. I'll post up when we do, and yeah, we'll just see what we can do. So yeah, I'm glad I got it sorted too. This is Prof, just a bit more fine tuning to go, and I do want to see if I can change back to downscaling the stream so I can keep the high res for my recordings. But yeah, anyhow, take care, everyone. Have a good rest of your week, and hopefully see you around sometime soon. So until then, bye. This outro's not going to work now either, is it? There you go. It says thanks for watching. All right. See ya. Bye.